I made a fake one.
Yo, this is a video all about if I had control of Power Rangers and was able to make this upcoming Netflix project. What would I do? Where would I go with it? This is all a fan theory and what I would like to see. It's just a video. I'm not sending this to anybody. It's just for us to have fun. How exactly would Power Rangers look if I was at the helm? And I will tell you, I'm a big idiot, guys, so it might be horrible or it might be freaking amazing. Who knows? Let's get into this video. So first of all, as you guys all know, there's a lot of rumors and theories and ideas about Power Rangers, like in Hasbro, leaving Toei and kind of doing their own thing for a few years, all right? Just kind of, I wouldn't even say completely breaking the deal because we would still be using their suits. That's another thing that I would implement is the Toei deal wouldn't completely be broken off. Just for a few years, we're gonna go a different way, and that's how we start things. Like, yo, you guys do whatever you want with the Sentai, we'll do whatever we want with Power Rangers, and maybe in a few years, we'll make some hype and bring back an actual Sentai infused show again, right? So, because maybe with Power Rangers, I'm learning, when you start to take things away, the fans kind of complain, but then when you bring it back, they get all excited and the numbers go up, right? So with that being said, I think the first step is to jump right into an original project, guys. Yes, when I mean original, I'm talking new suits, new characters, but still you could have the past Rangers. There could be a timeline thing. It could just be in the Ranger community, though, in the Rangerverse or whatever you want to call it. I think the Rangerverse sounds cool, but you could have your own world that takes place with these characters and whatever old seasons you want to throw in there. So Mighty Morphin, maybe, you know, it would be awesome to see some Disney seasons, but I have a feeling if they're going to give us anything, it is probably going to be some Mighty Morphin with like a newer team, which would be phenomenal. Okay. I am a fan of the time travel if they do it right. All right. If they do it correctly, time travel element is amazing. Villain wise, I want to see some Lord Zed and like a new villain. We love Lord Zed. I don't care that he's in Dino Fury. I hope they let him get away at the end of Dino Fury somehow or something. Kind of like, or maybe at the end they give you like a little hint that he's not fully dead yet or something, you know, like kind of like what they did with, was it Venjix and Evox? You know, how he turned into Evox later on in Beast Morphers, but originally he was Venjix, and they left like a little clip at the end of RPM to show that he was still kind of alive. You know, hey, I would love to see Zed in an actual movie, but you know what? If it's not Zed, some Machine Empire, that would be fun. Rita's always cool. It's just we just got Rita, so I don't know if they're gonna do Rita 4 or 5 years later. That's actually a good question, and I don't know if I would do Rita right away. I think that I would maybe change it up and have them come in at a different time, or just have Rita be a side piece and not the main villain. I would also have a new villain that kind of wants to team up with the past villains, and you know, that would be nuts. All right. That's always a good time when you can make a new villain, but also bring back the old. You can live off some nostalgia in this movie, but however, it can't be everything. All right. We know that movies that just do the nostalgia stuff, they don't do so great. So you have to like bring back people like in a Marvel way, but also have a good story, build this up. And I think that I liked the leaked, how they said that it came in right away with action, how the Rangers are already a team. I love that idea. You know, spend 10 minutes of the movie talking about, though, that this is Johnny, or this is Billy, or this is Tiffany, or whatever their names are. You know what I'm saying? And just a few minutes to show their personality, and you know, these are the members of the crew. and we're the Power Rangers. We do this and have them kick some butt. Like, it would be fun. I know what they're trying to do with this movie. Get right into the action, okay? I would have 4 or 5 action scenes at least in this movie, at least. One of the things that made Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the original, so awesome was right away they were rollerblading and jumping out of planes, and they had 2 fight scenes. All of this was in the first 30 minutes. So there was so many action scenes. How many action scenes were in that movie, guys? Was it like 8, 9, 10? A lot of freaking action scenes. And so you need to have, 4 or 5 action scenes within the first 30 minutes, bro. Like, now we're Power Rangers. Now we're talking. Don't lose the happy, good vibes of Power Rangers. That's huge. We love good vibes. We love good stories. But it's the comedy. It doesn't have to be in California. We get it could be Canada, Atlanta. But when I think of Power Rangers, I think of a group of kids, high energy. They're in a sunny city. They're happy. Like, they're teenagers with attitude, but they also do the right thing. I don't think you want to go so dark where you take that away, because they did that in the 2017 movie, and it kind of it dimmed it down. Like, it really did, man. And it was slow. I think that if you add action, add the Power Ranger goofy vibes that we all know of Power Rangers, and then give us an awesome soundtrack, now we're cooking, man. Now we got a great movie, a great series. Now, who would we cast in this? There's a lot of different ideas. I don't really care who it is, all right? All I care is that they have 1 or 2 bigger names, all right? A Millie Bobby Brown, somebody that's popular within the kids these days. I want the younger generation to kind of jump on the show and at least watch it, all right? So I want to have 1 or 2 younger actors, upcoming actors that actually either have a following or are in some stuff, right? That would be huge for Power Rangers. And then you can have the rest of them be some upcoming guys that have maybe been on a few things, some Disney projects. What they did with the 2017 movie was they found a bunch of upcoming kids that were actually doing a really good job, but they never were in a huge blockbuster movie like this. And all of them have gone on to do other things. Like, every single member of that 2017 Power Ranger crew has went on to either star in other shows, movies. And Becky G, I don't think she's been in any movies, but her music career has even popped off more than ever before. So if we're talking, is it Naomi Scott, Pink Ranger? She's been a Charlie's Angel. She's been Jasmine, Pink Ranger, Dacre Montgomery. He's been in, was it Stranger Things? RJ Seiler was in the Scream show. And I feel like he's in a lot of different things, man. Ludi Lin, he was just in the Mortal Kombat movie as Liu Kang. Man, that's a good crew. And those guys were not highly known actors before Power Rangers. So I believe if you can just get 2 bigger names and then mix a bunch of I won't say randos, but inspiring actors that just need that opportunity to become a star. And then your voice actors or your villains, Zordon, whoever, maybe have a nice supporting role for maybe I'm just throwing names out here, nothing crazy, but maybe an Adam Sandler, maybe a Jim Carrey, a Kevin Hart, a Dwayne Johnson, a big name comedian type guy that could add something different. He can be the comedian, he's the comedy, and the Rangers can add a little bit of comedy, but we have somebody that's actually funny or can add something to it that's different and, of course, is a big name. I just named a bunch of big guys that have a following. So Sandler, Carrey, Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, these guys are dropping movies. They have fan bases that will actually go see the movie. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for a movie. Now, when it comes to plot, I do care about the plot, but right now, since we're just in the early stages of this, I would definitely have a power struggle for the leader. Like, I kind of like what they did in Dino Fury, but play that out and make that, you know, like an actual thing where actually, you know, someone else is the leader or the girl becomes the Red Ranger. Like, switch it up, do something different. I would love to see a Ranger become evil, but like remain evil, like on some Draken stuff, like for the next movie, or like set it up so at the end of the movie, a Ranger's gonna become evil because he doesn't agree with Zordon, and there's like almost like in Star Wars, how they convinced Anakin Skywalker that the ways that what you're doing is wrong, kind of like with some Lord Draken. Like, have a Ranger become evil, and now and it could happen this series, this movie, or that could be the story where not everybody, like, I would love to just bring these Rangers into real life. Like, we talk about cops and we talk about, you know, things in going on and not really like on the show, but in life, you know, and not everyone's perfect. We like to believe there's more good cops than bad ones, but it would be awesome to have like a story like that about Power Rangers. Like, you have all this damn power and no one abuses it. No one does anything wrong with it ever. They're always just good people with all of this damn power. No one's ever just been broke and said, hey, I need money. I'm about to crash the bank real quick and get a couple million. Who's gonna stop me? I'm the Red Ranger. Like, I would love to see some real life problems, situations, and real life risks with Power Rangers. I felt like there wasn't any real life risks in the 2017 movie until like the end. It was goofy. Like yeah, Rita was scary and Rita did kill a couple people and do a couple things, but it wasn't till the end that there was like you know, their construction putty looking things and their crazy Goldar, their bling bling Goldar, and that was all action packed and there was people dying and, you know, like Jason had to save his dad, and that didn't happen until like the very end. I want to see some real stakes, some real problems, some real life issues that kind of take place through the series and the movie. We want to just be, and it doesn't need to be fully dark. I mean, the first few years of The Flash were amazing, and I still feel like The Flash is a good show for all my Flash watchers out there, but it has kind of declined in production. But the first few years, it was very kind of like a happy show, but it was real, and it had like real life consequences to everything and reactions to every action, and it made you feel like Barry Allen was like one of us, like we could relate to a damn superhero, you know? And that's what I would love to see Power Rangers do. Let me know what you guys think. I absolutely love doing these type of videos. I need to hear what you guys think. If you were to make a Power Rangers movie, how would you do it? Or series, anything, like just a project in general. What are things that you're looking for? Do you disagree with me on some of my ideas or my project options? You know, I'm not perfect here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys. Peace.